Welcome to part 2 of what we were talking about just a moment ago, which was time. But we're going to do something new with time that we haven't done before. We're going to learn 2 new particles, and they are particles that are, for the first time, 2-syllable particles. So up until now we've had wa, and we've had ga, and we've had mo, and we've had ni, and we've had e, but now we're going to learn from and until. And you will need to know all of the hiragana, which you do. So the 2 new particles that we're going to learn and that we're going to solely focus on in this very short video is kara. Actually, this might not be that short of a video. I can't remember. I've got some more stuff coming up. Maybe 4 slides. We'll see. Depends on how much I blab. Okay. Kara and made. One is a start marker. It marks a start time, like from this time, or it marks a beginning beginning location, like from Tokyo, okay? And made is the opposite of that, until. So until this time or up until this location. So let's look at how it will work. Yasumi wa nanji kara desu ka? Yasumi wa nanji kara desu ka? From when? Now this is weird in English, okay? But the more Japanese you'll learn, the more that things don't exactly match in English. We never would say, maybe we wouldn't. We would say, hey, when does your break start? We would say that. When does your break start? Or what time does your break start? But in Japanese, you don't need to do that. You can just say, Yasumi wa nanji kara desu ka? Which means, from what time is your break? We typically don't say that. It sounds weird. But your goal, excuse me, my goal is not to die during this live broadcast. Your goal is to make the Japanese sound as natural as possible. And if you ever have to interpret Japanese, your goal is to make the English sound as natural as possible. So you wouldn't say, if you're translating, Yasumi wa nanji kara desu ka? You wouldn't say, your break, speaking of your break, from what time is it? Never. You would say, what time does your break start? You would make it sound natural in English, because your job as an interpreter or a translator is to get the point across in the exact same way that people expect to hear it in that language. All right. Yasumi wa nanji kara desu ka? Yasumi wa nanji kara desu ka? So you see that we have the kara saying from what time is your break. What if it is from 1:15? 1時15分からです。It's from 1:15. 1時15分からです。What if I want to hang out with you? We're going to go Pokemon Go hunting. We're going to go to this special park where a lot of Squirtles come up. And I need to know though, when is your work until? Like, I really want to ask in English, what time does your work end? But I don't know how to say end, and you don't need to say end. So instead of saying the exact thing that I want to say, I'm going to say what I can say. I'm going to say this. 仕事はいつまでですか? Until when is your work? 仕事はいつまでですか? I could say also, 仕事は何時までですか? Until what time is your work? What if it is until, now with itsu, remember, itsu can answer any time question. Okay? In this case, I'm going to answer with a time. It is until 8 p.m. How is that? It is until 8 p.m. 午後8時までです。午後8時までです。I just thought of something. I just thought, what if it was 5 p.m.? Then you'd have 3 goes in a row. 午後5時まで. All right, 午後5時まで. Go, go, go! All right, what if this particular job that you're on, this shigoto, this work that you're working on, man, what if it doesn't end until next Thursday? Well, we have to go back a couple videos to remember that, don't we? So, it is until Thursday of next week. 来週の木曜日までです。来週の木曜日までです。Very good. I really hope some of you got that. I'm pretty sure you did. If you did, I would like you in the comments to write, rainbows and unicorns are delicious. Only because I've accepted that people post things on YouTube. I'm okay with it. Whatever you want to post is okay. But if you write, oh my God, rainbows and unicorns are delicious, or holy moly, you're right, rainbows and unicorns are delicious in the comments, the people that look at those comments will be forced to watch the video because they'll be like, what are people talking about? So I welcome you to write the craziest thing you can think of. That doesn't make me, something that's not like racist, please be rainbows and unicorns, please. All right. Let's say, now we've done this with time, right? We've only done it with time. We've been itsumade, nanjimade. You can say getsuyobi made until Monday. But what about, this is a very, very important phrase. And we have to bring up something from, I think, lesson 4. I don't remember which lesson it was. 8, 7, one of those. What if you want to ask, where does this train go up till? Like, there are bullet trains in Japan, very fast trains that go for example from Tokyo all the way to Osaka. But maybe your goal is to get to Osaka, but this train only goes up until its final destination being Nagoya. That is on the way. It'll say like bound for Osaka, even though maybe it's not going to Osaka, it's going Osaka direction. But you need to know, hey, does this go to Osaka? I don't want to get off at Nagoya. So you can say, this train, until where does it go? Until where does this train go? Up until where does this train go? This train is the hard part, I think, for most people, because you really have to think, this, is it kore? No, because kore cannot be put directly in front of something to make it this, right? Kore is this one. It's kono. Kono densha wa doko made ikimasu ka? Kono densha wa doko made ikimasu ka? Where is this train going to? That's all you're saying. That's really what you mean. Where is this train going to? So made often gets translated to, just instead of the word until. For time, it mostly becomes until, right? All right. Well, so what if the answer is exactly what you want to hear? It goes to Osaka. Osaka made ikimasu. They might even just respond with Osaka made, up until Osaka, and that's what you want to hear. Now we have only been doing kara in the sentence or made in the sentence, but they are often together paired. So, for example, you can say, 仕事は何時から何時までですか? 仕事は何時から何時までですか? From what time until what time is your work? What if your work was 8 a.m. until 5 p.m.? The answer is, it's from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. 午前8時から、oops, I have a typo. I apologize. I don't want to confuse anybody. Where did I go? Wow. Ugh. I hate typos. Okay. They seem to love me, though. They always follow me wherever I go. All right. If you ever see a typo, post it in the comments, and I will confirm it. There are typos. Believe it or not, they happen. 午前8時から午後5時までです。午前8時から from 8 in the morning, 午後 Oh, we did it! Oh, I actually did it. 午後5時までです。Okay? Until 5 in the PM there, 5 in the afternoon. 今週の7時から That makes no sense. 3時までです。That literally makes no sense. To say it starts this week at 7 makes no sense. That's a bad sentence. Let's change this into a day of the week. Okay? So let's say it's from Monday this week until Thursday. 今週の月曜日から木曜日までです。I just wanted to show you that other things can be used. Days of the week can be used. Anything can be used that is normally a back and forth kind of a from this time until that time, or from this place to that place. Hey guys, I realized I just made a huge mistake during the live broadcast. Sometimes during the live broadcast, my brain is on automatic pilot, and I thought what I had written on the screen was a mistake. I didn't see what was exactly in front of me. What I thought I had seen was 今週の7時から3時までです, which doesn't make any sense because if you have 今週の7時, I'm linking 7時 to this week. And it makes no sense to say 7 o'clock this week because it's too big of a time jump. For example, I couldn't say, oh, when are we going to meet? Oh, we're going to meet Monday in January. What Monday? There's 4. But if I said the 15th of January, that makes sense. And the same thing for this week. I can't say 7 o'clock this week, but I could say this Monday by saying 今週の月曜日. Okay? So the sentence that I had was actually correct. If it had said 今週の7時から, it would be a mistake. But what it did say was 今週は7時から3時までです. And that makes complete sense. Because what that says is, well, my work this week, 今週は7時から3時です. All right, 3時までです. It's from 7 until 3 this week, which makes sense if you have, for example, a part-time job where your schedule changes from time to time. So I apologize. I made a mistake while recording, and it's okay that I made that mistake because we all hopefully learned from it. I'll see you all in the next broadcast. And maybe future George, that's me, by the way. I'm future George, will help past George. That's the guy that made that mistake. I personally would never make that mistake. Let's look at locations. どこから来ましたか? You're going to hear this a lot. どこから来ましたか? Where are you from? どこから来ましたか? It literally means where did you come from? But we know that this would not sound natural in English, so we're going to say, where are you from? I'm from America. アメリカから来ました. That's a lot of ka's in there. アメリカから来ました. アメリカ, like a triple ka sound, like ka, ka. Oof. アメリカから来ました. That's kind of hard. Try it. Everyone try it. アメリカから来ました. It's like a tongue twister. アメリカから来ました. 3 times. アメリカから来ました. アメリカから来ました. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. アメリカから来ました. 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 Oh, I couldn't even get it. All right. 東京から京都まで行きましたか? What does that mean? 東京から京都まで行きましたか? Did you go from Tokyo to Kyoto? I hope. If you're watching this video and you're like, oh my God, I get it, just move on, good. It means you got it. If you're like, oh, this is still a little bit hard, I'm glad he's going slow, good. If it's like, I don't get this at all, screw Japanese, please go back and take the time, watch the videos again from the start. This is not rocket science. It's pretty easy once you have practiced enough. If you have not practiced enough or need more practice, don't feel bad. Just go back and do it. This is important. 東京から京都まで行きましたか? Did you go from Tokyo to Kyoto? No, it was from Osaka. No, it was from Osaka. I'm not even saying went anymore. I'm changing the verb to something else. いいえ、大阪からでした. See, now I'm pointing out the mistake or the change, right? No, it wasn't from Tokyo. But did I go to Kyoto? Yeah, I did. Because I didn't change that, right? I was like, no, it was from... Oh, did you go to Kyoto from Tokyo? No, it was from Osaka. いいえ、大阪からでした. What if you agreed with him? What if he was right? He asked you the question and you agree with it. Just say, はい、そうです, which is in lesson 3. All right, guys, that is the end of book 1. Good job. Look at that. You have been through this entire book. I'm just going to point out there are 335-ish pages. So, good job. I'll see you all in the next video where everything becomes red. No more blue backgrounds. Exciting, right? I know it's exciting. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye. じゃあね.